Hey guys, my name's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am doing my now overdue finale for my 20 by 2020 project pan video. So a few months ago, I had chosen 20 products that I wanted to either finish up or hit pan or hit a certain goal on them by 2020. So today when I'm filming this, it is January 6th, so I'm a little bit late, but I don't know, I think the same thing was happening when I filmed my last update video. I had gotten a cold, I got sick again, so it was delayed getting this video filmed, but I'm here to do it for you today. And I'm really excited because it's a new year. I feel like I can now finally declutter some of these products now that I can talk to you about it and get rid of them, clear them out, make space in my beauty room. And I really enjoyed doing this product, so now I'm motivated to start another one for this year. So if you're doing a project pan in 2020, let me know in the comments down below what you are doing, what the theme is. I would love to get some ideas. Also, if you are new here and you love project pan videos, you love beauty videos, tutorials, vlogs, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell down below so you know every time I upload a new video. But let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so for the product, I'm just going to go in the order that I filmed the previous update in. So the first one I'm going to start with is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek Pearlized Highlighter in the shade Smokin' Whistles. This is what it looks like here. So this is kind of like a cream cushion highlight. So my goal for this was just to hit pan on it, which as you can see, I definitely did. I think I, expanded the pan a lot more than I ever thought I would be able to in that period of time. So I'm pretty proud of that. The thing with this is it's getting kind of old at this point, and I knew this at the beginning of the project. It's kind of getting dried out, getting a little bit chunky when I dip into it. So I'm glad I got the use out of this that I did, but it is time, I think, to declutter this one and say goodbye to it. Next one is the Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighter. This is a travel size highlighter in the shade Hustla Baby. My goal for this one as well was to just hit pan on it, which I also did. I do really like this highlighter. The thing is that I just got tired of it. I think towards the end I could have made more progress on it, but I was just kind of sick and tired of using it. Not that I don't like it, but when you're using the same thing every day, you want to do something different. So I am going to keep this in my collection, but I'm just glad I got some good use out of it. This next one is very exciting. This is the Becca Moonstone highlighter. This is also a travel size one. At the beginning of the project, I had already had some pan on it, so my goal was to just expand the pan, which I definitely did. If you saw my last update video, I really had a lot of major pan on it. So if you haven't seen that video, I will link that in the intro down below. But this product was originally broken and had been repressed. So it was kind of like a softer texture already. It was a little bit looser in the pan. And I just use it for everything. I use it for a face highlight, inner corner brow bone. I use it as a lid shade. I just use this all the time. So I was actually able to completely finish this one up. So that one is very exciting. It's pretty rare that I finish a highlighter in its entirety, even if it's just a travel size one. So I was pretty pleased to finish this one. This next product, as you will see, became a theme here. I just really got sick and tired of using it, but I am still pleased with the progress that I made. This is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. So at the beginning of the project, hopefully I don't blind you here, I had already had pan in the shade Coconut Cream and Butter Pecan, and then also some in Nougat and Mousse. So I was able to expand the pans in the Coconut Cream, Nougat, and Mousse. Butter Pecan, I don't feel like, I did use it, but it's such a big pan, I don't feel like I really expanded on it. But then the new pans I was able to hit were Hot Fudge. You saw that in my last update. And then since then, I've hit pan on both Pudding and Peanut Butter. So in total, I have pan in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shades. So I'm pretty pleased with that. To be honest, I'm thinking of just decluttering this palette altogether. It makes me sad. I don't know. Eyeshadow palettes, I just get really attached to. But I just feel like it's one of the things, it's not sparking inspiration for me anymore. I don't want to reach for it. I put it in this project pan because I wasn't really using it anymore. So I don't know, maybe I could depot some of the colors. I'm thinking about doing because whenever I do declutter videos, I never really do my eyeshadow palettes because I am so attached to them, even though I need to get rid of some. So I'm thinking I might do a declutter my eyeshadow collection soon. So let me know down below if you would like to see that. I will talk about the lip products. I'm wearing a combination of all three of these on my lips right now, and I do like the combination of them. I like how they turned out. The first one is the NYX lip liner in the shade Peekaboo. I've said this before, I just don't really like this color on me. The only way I can wear it is like in combinations of other things. And also with it being winter, with being, you know, sick twice throughout this product, I just kind of been really dry in this region. You know how it is when you have a cold, blowing your nose, all that kind of thing. Your lips are dry, so you don't really want to wear like lip liners, matte liquid lipsticks that are just kind of drying as it is. You're already dry, but I don't know. Honestly, I might just go ahead and declutter this one because it's pretty old. I really don't love it, and I've said before, my goal for all this decluttering and project panning throughout my collection is to curate my collection to things that I just really love, I want to reach for, that bring me joy when I sit down to do my makeup and I get to put them on my face, and this just doesn't do that for me. So I'm going to think about it. You know, maybe I'll roll it over into another project. I don't like to get rid of products, you know, when they still have a lot left in them, but if they're just sitting there and taking up room, I don't know. So I'm going to think on this one. Next is the Tarte Tarteist lip paint in the shade Namaste. This is one of my favorite lip products. I love the formula of this, but it is getting kind of old. I think I might use it for a little bit longer, but it might be time to declutter it soon. Unfortunately, I don't think with this product you're able to like see much progress. Like you can't even see, I can like barely see that I'm scraping the side. I don't really know that I've made much progress on it. I have used it a lot, so that's good, but I don't know. I might just end up decluttering this one because it is kind of old. Next is the Marc Jacobs travel size lipstick in the shade Cream and Sugar. I love this shade. It's so beautiful. I do feel like I've made a lot of progress on this one since the beginning. I have also used this several times as a cream blush, and I really do like it for that. I'm going to just continue to use it. I don't know if I'll continue in the next project pan I'll do because I do like it and I like to reach for it, so I don't think I need to do that. But I don't know, I think it's just a beautiful color. I think I might even eventually purchase the full size of this. Next is the Marc Jacobs Tan-Tastic Omega Bronze Bronzer. So I've said in previous videos that I was getting discouraged with this one because I've been using it so much. I've had it for a while now and I hadn't hit pan on it. But in one of my tutorials, I did show that I had hit pan on it finally. So you got to see a little sneak peek if you saw that video. So you can see here that I did finally hit pan. It's not a huge pan, but it's a decent size, so I'm happy with that. I think this was great because it showed, you know, this is a pricey product. It's a kind of like a luxury brand. So if you've been kind of like hemming and hawing about it and you're not sure about the price, I definitely think it's worth it. I think it's a beautiful product. I think it's good quality, and you definitely get your money's worth because it took me forever to hit pan on it. I had to physically try and do a project pan, so you're not going to run out of it fast, so I definitely think it's worth it. Next product here is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in the shade Rosé Champagne. This is one of my favorite blushes. I love it. As you can see, it's very loved. It's just kind of like gross now. It's not even that old. It's just, it's been loved so much, and I do think I made good progress on it. My goal was to just have the satisfaction of using it up and getting it out, but I didn't quite get there. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter this anyway because it's just kind of, you know, it's kind of nasty at this point. It is a great product, so I would recommend picking it up, but for me, this particular one is just a little too loved. It's seen better days, so I might just toss this one for now. Next, I'm just going to lump these together. These were the two primers that I was using. The Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with Willowherb, and then the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. These were tough because I wasn't able to really show progress on them because they are opaque. You can't see through the packaging. But these, neither of them I can get anything out anymore. This, when I shake it, there's like nothing in there. So they are completely done. I didn't think I'd be able to do it, but They are. Actually, since this one is an aerosol can, a little trick that I saw on Pinterest was if you like crush the can or step on it when you can't get anything out, I guess it compresses the air more, so you are able to get more out. So that works with like hairsprays, dry shampoos, that kind of thing. So I did that a few times, but then finally nothing left. So these two are both completely done. This is another Marc Jacobs product. This is the eyeliner in this shade In the Buff. So this is kind of like a shimmery champagne color. This one, honestly, I'm just not obsessed with. The color is pretty, but it just doesn't show up on my skin. As I had said before, I was using it as an eyeshadow base, which I did today, and then used one of the shimmery shades in the eyeshadow palette to top it. So I didn't make great progress on this, but I think I might just pass this one on or declutter it because I'm just not getting use out of it. I don't like to reach for it. I don't like it in my waterline or anything like that. But, you know, I'm glad that I did put it in the project pan because it's something I knew that I didn't really like the product, but I had wanted it so long before I purchased it. I finally purchased it and then I was disappointed in it, so it's just like kind of tough to get rid of it. But putting this in the project pan kind of like forced me to realize how I really feel about it, and there's just not a point in holding on to it anymore. And another product that's kind of similar to that is the Benefit Highbrow Glow. So this is a illuminating highlighting pencil for your brow bone, your inner corner, that type of thing. It's just underwhelming, I guess. And I keep saying, you know, I forget I have this product in my collection. I don't reach for it. I've tried it as a waterline pencil, you know, the way it's marketed as. It's a pretty product, but it's just, it doesn't do that much. I just don't think it's really worth it. But I do like it and I think it's pretty. I don't think I need to, you know, toss it out, but I don't know that I'm ready to pass it on. I think it's just kind of like maybe like a fun extra product to have. So I think I'll just hang on to it for a little while longer, but I'm going to take a break from, you know, panning it. Next, this is one that I was able to finish up. So this is the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. This is one of my favorite contour products that I have ever tried, specifically like a cream contour stick. This one, when we started, I had it flat down to the plastic here, but there was so much product down in the barrel here. So you can see how deep that goes down in there. So I was able to get as much of that out as I can. I can't really reach the brush down into there anymore. So I am calling this one done, but it's a beautiful product. If you're looking for a cream contour stick, this is the best one that I've tried so far, I think. It has a beautiful color to it, so I would highly recommend this. Next was the foundation I had in the project. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation in the shade Shortbread. You can't really see the product. I can definitely tell that it's lighter, and when I shake it, I use this almost every day for like, you know, 2 months in a row, and then throughout the end of the project, I start to not use it as often. So I do believe when you use a foundation every single day, your skin gets used to it, and it doesn't work like it maybe used to when you use it that much. So I like it, but I don't think it's the best for dry skin, and then in the winter being sick, I kind of started to have issues with that. I am wearing it now. I think it's beautiful on the skin. It has good coverage. I do like the finish of it. It's kind of like a natural finish, but I just need a break from it. I think maybe eventually I will put it back into a project pan in the future just to finish it up, but I need a break from it right now, and I feel like it might be getting down to its expiration date, so I will probably be trying to finish this up sooner rather than later. Next, the concealer is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I have mine in the shade Swan. I really have enjoyed this concealer. Before I started this project, I didn't think that I liked it because I was like, oh, like nothing is as good as my Shape Tape, which I still feel that way, but it kind of made me realize, you know, it's still good. And I like that it's a little bit more hydrating than the Tarte Shape Tape one. So if you're a little bit more on the drier side, but you like that full coverage, kind of like flawless finish, I think this would be a good option for you. So I didn't finish it up, but you know, you can really see that I'm starting to scrape the sides, make a lot of progress with that, I think. So I'm kind of happy with this one. I do think I will take a break from it for right now, but this is a huge product. It's, half an ounce. It's like half the size of a foundation. This is the biggest concealer packaging I've ever seen. So I do think it's a good bang for your buck, and it lasts a long time, and it's just a pretty product. So I do recommend this. Okay, so that is it for the original products of the 20 by 2020 Project Pan. In the previous video, the update, I did throw in additional products to get to that, the 20 product mark again, because I had already previously completely finished products before. So I'm going to go ahead and go over those now. So first, I completely finished the Glam Glow Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray. This is probably one of my favorite setting sprays I've ever used. Particularly because of the spray nozzle. I think it's absolutely amazing. So once I completely finished this up, I actually took my Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go 2-in-1 primer and setting spray, poured this into this bottle because I didn't like this spray nozzle as much, and I loved it. So I feel like this probably was like, okay in here, but once I put it in here with the better spray nozzle, I thought it was absolutely amazing. So I feel like, I don't know how long it's going to be like not gross for, if you will, but I think I'm going to hang on to this. So if I like try out new setting sprays and I determine that I don't really like the sprayer on it, because I feel like with setting sprays, they're not really all that different. It's, the nozzle that like either like spritz out, shoots at you, that, makes it not so good. So if you have a setting spray that you like want to use up, or you think you like the formula, but it's the nozzles really throwing you off, and you have this product, hang on to this and, pour your product into here and just reuse the bottle. I'm thinking actually what I might do, because I really like my Mario Badescu facial spray. It's very soothing this time of year when you have dry skin, so I might pour this into there so it's like a really nice fine mist. Well, we'll see. So anyway, there was, 2 setting sprays I was able to finish. Next, I was able to completely finish up the Tarte Maracuja Neck Treatment Cream. As you can see, that is, well, it's washed out here, it's all white, but it is completely empty. I do like this, but, it's a nice thick cream, perfect for a neck cream. I don't know that I was really able to see any difference, and I do have a few like lines here, but I don't know. I think it was nice and moisturizing, but I don't think it's like a must-have product. Next, this one is kind of disgusting and love now, but this is the Mario Badescu Vitamin C Serum. This I did enjoy. I think it's very good for, lightening acne scars, like little freckles from the sun, things like that. But there's like maybe 1 use left in this, so I'm considering it finished. I can't even get anything up in the stopper anymore. I have to like shake it out onto my hand. But this one, I think it's completely done. I did enjoy it. I think if you're looking for something like this is a pretty affordable option for a vitamin C serum. And then finally, this one, I really didn't get much use out of it just because honestly, I don't care for it. This is the Flower Beauty Zoom In Ultimate Mascara. I just didn't like this at all. I couldn't use it by itself because it really didn't do anything for me. Anytime I use this, I had to use another mascara over top of it. So as you can imagine, I just got sick of it. I didn't want to use it. It's maybe like a year old now. I don't know. I just never really used it. So there's still a lot of product in here. And I know you're not supposed to have mascaras for that long, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm not heartbroken over it. It was just drugstore. It wasn't that expensive, fortunately. Okay, so that is it for the Project Pan. I'm very happy with the progress that I have made on that. I'm excited to, take a break from those products. I'm excited to declutter some of those products, kind of like freshen up my collection a little bit. So now for the end, I have a bunch of bonus products that I'm going to go over for you. So these are just products that I just happened to finish up during this project, but were not actually included in it. And once again, my goal was to just, throughout the end of the year, use up as many things as I could, declutter things, make space for the new year. So I'm very excited with all of these. So I'm just going to go through these quickly. I'm not really going to talk too much about them. So first is actually a 2-in-1. This is the Briogeo Superfoods shampoo and conditioner set. This is like the banana coconut one. I talked about this in a favorites video. I did really like it. I think it's moisturizing. The thing that I did not love about it is the size of the bottle, the amount you get for the price tag. That would be my only thing. They're great products, but I think they're overpriced for the amount you get. Next is the Equate Beauty Complete 10 Leave-In Conditioner. I think I've talked about this on my channel before. This is almost an exact dupe to the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. And you can see on there it says compared to It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. So it's like the same thing, but like a fraction of the price. I loved it. I actually am using It's a 10 right now because I got it as a Christmas gift. But if you're going to, you know, be purchasing it yourself, this is a great option. Perfect dupe, same thing. Save yourself some money. This next product is the Olay Scrubs 5-in-1 Clean Hydrating. This is kind of like a, what does it say? Vitamin C, like facial cleanser and scrub. This was actually sent to me through Influencer. So I got to test this out. I like the scent. I do feel like it's a little bit hydrating. It's just a perfect light exfoliator for your face. Another skincare product I finished up is the Garnier Skin Active Soothing Cleansing Milk with Rose Water. I love the spray of this. I didn't like the face wash as much. It's very gentle. I think it's great if you have sensitive skin. It does do a decent job of getting makeup off. I don't think it does anything great for like acne or anything like that. It's really just kind of like a very gentle face wash / makeup remover. So I did enjoy it, but I don't think it's a must-have. Another product I finished up is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This I have repurchased many times. Right now I have another one that I'm using. It's actually just a travel size. Completely used this up. I've used many of these up and I will continue to use this. This is definitely the best makeup remover I've ever tried. Next is the Native deodorant in the scent Coconut and Vanilla. I talked about this in my favorites video. Unfortunately, this was the one fail that I had. I did not like this deodorant. I think it kept me smelling good, which I really liked about it, but you know, it's a deodorant. I guess it's not marketed as an antiperspirant. It did not keep me dry. And I feel like it stained my clothes a little bit like of a gray tinge. So I was pretty upset about that. So I definitely would not recommend, would not be repurchasing this one. Next, I actually completely used up the Equate Beauty Solid Brush Cleanser. So this is like a dupe for the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser. You can get this at Walmart. It comes with a little cleansing pad in there, but the bar of soap I completely used up. Now, this I did enjoy, and I think it's a good alternative to the Beauty Blender one for just a fraction of the cost. You can just pick it up at Walmart. But what I did recently find, and I talked about this in a favorites video, is the Zoti laundry bar of soap. You actually find it in the laundry aisle. I think it's probably the best makeup brush sponge cleanser that I've ever tried. And that one is I think $1.06 or $1.08 depending on where you get it. You can also get it at Walmart. So this is great, but I think that's an even better, more affordable option. Next is the Pink Sugar hair perfume. I completely use this up. Pink Sugar used to be like my favorite perfume ever. I just feel like it's hard to find now. I think on Ulta you can only purchase it online. And for this thing, you know, I just wanted to save a little bit of money, so I just got the hair perfume, but I did use it as like a normal perfume plus in my hair. But I will say that the hair perfume I don't think lasts as long as like the actual perfume. So I would like to try and get the perfume again, but like I said, it's hard to find. I think it's like an online only thing at Ulta now, so hopefully it's not being discontinued because it's a great, like, if you love sweet scents, you'll love it. It's kind of like cotton candy, vanilla. I just love it. Another perfume I finished up is the Physicians Formula Butter Paradise body spray. So this you actually unfortunately can't, I don't think you can get this anymore. I got this, it came in the Butter Collection palette with like the 2 highlighters and then the bronzer and the blush, and then it came with this as well. This I love. It's like smells like the butter bronzer, which everyone like loves the scent of that like tropical coconut scent, but like a little bit more vanilla. So if you can find this, I think it only comes in like their palettes or like collections that they have of like the butter collection. But if you can get your hands on this, I would recommend it because it's a delicious scent. Next, this is the Burt's Bees Overnight Intensive Lip Treatment. This was okay. I did go ahead and use it up just because I had it. I wanted to try a drugstore option from, you know, the lip balms I usually use, but I think it just doesn't really do anything, so you might as well spend a little bit more money and get something that actually works. Right now I'm using the Laneige lip sleeping mask in the vanilla scent. My sister got this for me for Christmas and I am loving it. It smells kind of like cake batter. It's delicious. I have had the original scent before, the pink one, the berry one, and this one works just as good, but I just really love the scent of this one. So this I would just pass on, go ahead, splurge a few more dollars for something that really actually works well. And then I just had 2 little sample size things that I used up. This was the Glam Glow Super Toner. I got this as a point perk from Sephora. I do love this. I have had it in the full size twice and I've completely used up. It is pricey, but it works really well. It's, you know, a great exfoliant toner for your skin, gets like the last remaining bits of makeup off. I really, really love it. Like I said, I had purchased it full size twice before. Because it's pricey, I think it's like around $50. Oh, I hate to say that. So when I saw this as a point perk, I was like, oh, perfect, I'll pick that up. I'll use it as like, you know, in my travel bag. It went fast, but I really do love this. So, you know, if you can get your hands on the full size, I would recommend it. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. So you saw all the progress that I was able to make in my 20 by 2020 project pan. I'm really happy with the progress that I made. Was able to finish a lot of products up, decide to declutter some products, and then just get a lot of good use on products that I do love and enjoy. And I'm looking forward to starting a new project pan. What that is yet, I'm not sure. And, you know, really getting some use out of more of my collection and continue to curate and really dwindle my collection down to the products that I really love. So if you love project panning, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to let me know in the comments down below if you are doing a project pan. I would love to get your ideas for what new projects are starting this year, and I would love to follow along with you and see your progress. So before you go, if you would please hit that subscribe button down below and notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I see you in the next one. Bye guys.